They scream, they fight, they make up, and that was just the season finale. The Real Housewives of New Jersey took that reality show franchise to a whole new level, thanks in part to Danielle Staub. Before we speak with her exclusively, though, here's a look at how the Housewives made their adventures into jaw-dropping TV.
People make fun of Jersey girls, but I think they're just jealous.
Bravo Network's reality franchise, The Real Housewives, can now be found in 6 separate cities. The phenomenon is drawing millions of viewers. None is more popular than The Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Mommy's got a little situation here.
Much of the drama in Jersey is centered around Danielle Staub.
There's nothing positive that can come out of being in the same place at the same time as Danielle.
Terrorized me.
Staub's been at bitter odds with the other housewives.
I kept my mouth shut.
Excuse me.
I don't want to call you honey.
Don't call me honey.
You are old tag, so I don't want to call you honey. Is that better? Is better?
Sometimes seen as the villain, Staub has been the target of acts of rage. Fellow housewife Teresa nearly flipped a restaurant table onto her, while the daughter of another yanked her hair.
Leave her alone!
In the 2-part reunion that served as the season finale, the sparks really flew,
Do not break up my family!
inspiring Staub to storm off stage on 2 separate occasions. And though the show ended with the unimaginable, Staub embracing her fellow housewives, it was revealed this week she won't be a Real Housewife of New Jersey in season 3.
Bye-bye.
And joining us this morning exclusively is Danielle Staub, who tells her side of the story rather in her book, The Naked Truth, the real story behind the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Good to have you with us in the studio this morning.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Okay, so what's the real story? Were you fired or did you quit?
Well, neither actually.
Okay.
I walked away.
Why?
It was a good time for me to leave. What was left? Kill me? There was no peace in 2 years, and I just felt like I had done all I could do. And there was not going to be resolve, and I made resolve and I made peace before I went to the reunion with myself. That's why I was able to sit calmly. I knew there was nothing left, and I just really wanted to get through it. And in the end, I didn't realize I was going to hug, but Teresa started yelling again, and I just had to, that's the only way to stop her at that point. That was a very long day. It wasn't just an hour like you see in an episode.
Right.
It's a whole entire day.
You're talking about the whole day of the taping
of
the reunion special there. You mentioned the hug, and I have to bring this up because, it lasted you hugged Teresa, and then you hug Jacqueline, and it lasted for more than a minute. And I have to say, watching it, it's one of the most awkward things I've ever watched on TV. Did it seem as long to you as it seemed when you sit there watching it as a viewer?
I didn't watch it. I'm going to be honest with you.
No, but when you were in the moment, did it seem, because watching it seemed like an eternity that you were there hugging her, and it looked very uncomfortable.
Maybe. I didn't think it was uncomfortable. I really hadn't had an opportunity to even speak to her. We were at odds, and I think there was a lot that was drawn upon emotion for she and I, because we were in a friendship, a very close friendship, for quite some time, and that was the first moment in 2 years, actually, that we really had just a dialogue going with the others around, that we were actually able to speak. And I got to hear how she was feeling without her being controlled. And it moved me to let her know. I wanted to whisper it to her. I know we're mic'd, but it wasn't my intent for it to be heard by anyone but her. And it was a moment for me where I wanted to let her know I'm okay. I want to leave now.
Right.
Just let me go.
Say your piece.
There's
and
no
you're
more.
Done. Was there, on the show this season, we saw your energist, and I know energy is something that you talk about, and the energy, and a lot of people, the energy they feel from other people. What was the energy you got back from Jacqueline in that hug? Did you get anything?
I did. Actually, I felt her exhale, and it wasn't an uncomfortable moment for me. I can't speak for anyone but myself. I just know for me, it was something that came from my heart. I've been seriously abused most of my life, and it doesn't make me a victim. I'm a survivor, and there's people that go through much worse than I, but I'm given a platform to maybe stop some of that kind of behavior, and I did feel her exhale. I don't need her to admit that. I don't need anyone to admit that. I work on people's energy, not work on them. I work with it, I should say, and I feed off of that. So yeah, I was feeling a lot of closure between she and I.
Do you feel you were portrayed accurately on the show?
No. No, I think editing is a beautiful, wonderful thing.
What about?
I did make wonderful TV, but I do own up to I am a button pusher. but I do have resolve at the end of my day, and I don't mind being the villain.
Were the other housewives portrayed accurately?
I think there was favoritism, to be honest with you, but
And-
that's okay. I'm the villain. I'm the most talked about.
That's how you see yourself. You're definitely the most
It's
talked
fine.
about. I know you have said repeatedly you want your own show. This is what you want to do next. Are there any firm plans or offers?
There are, and I'm not at liberty to announce them at this time.
But we'll be looking for more of that. Will your kids be involved?
Yes, they will.
Do they want to be involved?
Yeah, they do. This one, they really didn't want to be a part of last season too much. It's kind of tough, seeing your mom go into the lion's den constantly. So yes, they're definitely going to be a part of that. And my friends and my extension of my family.
We will be watching for it. Danielle, thanks for stopping by this morning.
Thank you so much.